Okay. KTT, new episode once every 2 weeks. This is the last episode of 2025, episode 51. I am Drift. I'm joined by my co-host.
It's Blackstar Zero. Just call me Zero.
That's the energy we have. That's how we're bringing in this particular episode. Before we get any further into the pod, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All of that helps the algorithm, helps me, helps Zero, helps the pod. Appreciate you. So without further ado, it's gonna be a kind of a unique episode. You get me? We're gonna kind of go over the high and low points of like anime and manga for the year. So within that, I am going to punch in with my particular high point, or at least one of them for the year, the God Valley flashback. You feel me? The God Valley flashback was fire. Why? Hella build up. Niggas have been waiting on it for like 15 years. About that?
Something like that.
Yeah, cool. Blood, when I say the God Valley flashback, niggas was fucking eating and niggas was eating. From seeing fucking Roxy's reveal himself, you know what I'm saying? Coming off a fucking silhouette that didn't look anything like him. You feel me? From understanding the deeper parts of actually what was going on there. I didn't really think Emu played a significant role in the God Valley flashback. You feel me? Only to find out that nigga played a substantially significant role. You feel me? On top of that, I kind of thought that God Valley itself was kind of gone outright. You get me? What do you mean the shit sank into the ocean, gang? You feel me? What do you mean it sank into the ocean? And then separately from all of that, there's the discussions I had, the fucking street stalking, who's stronger, Garp, Roger, Rox. You feel me? And that particular discussion is one that I feel is gonna be ongoing for a little while, bro. You feel me? Ongoing for a little while because separately from all of that, bruv, yeah, it was in the God Valley flashback that we got this talk of mass for the first time in hockey. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's gonna go on to become like a more interesting or more thought about or fleshed out concept. But at present, if it's just brought up there, just for beating in Zabek, it doesn't really make any sense storyline wise. Because what do you mean by mass? You feel me? Like what they said is you just have to concentrate all of your mass into this attack and then you attack. And I'm like, gang, up to now we've not ever seen hockey described that way. So I'm like, what do you mean by mass? Are we gonna see it come up again in the future? Fuck knows. You get me? Fuck knows. Niggas went through a range of emotions regarding how they felt about Harold. You get me? Going into the fucking flashback, niggas didn't really have too many negative things to say about Harold. You get me? By the end of that flashback, the majority of people, myself included, I don't really know how you feel about Harold, you know what I'm saying? Myself included, am I your biggest fan? No. You get me? But do I understand that to a degree, I need to clarify this, to a degree, why you did what you did? Okay, you know what I'm saying? King of your own nation. You kind of want to build a better future for that nation, and you did what you thought was you engaging in like the correct action to kind of like bring your people into the government's fold. You get me? Lo and behold, though, I mean, anybody with eyes could have kind of told you this, you feel me? You've been working for the opposition, gang. You feel me? You've been selling your country into literal slavery. You feel me? So, altruistic? Yes. Very. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, gang, wake up and smell the coffee. When you're over there at Marriage Wild with them, and you see how they move, and you see how they talk, you see how they navigate, and you hear them talking about covenants and all of that shit. What about that makes you feel like there isn't some type of weird shadowy shit at play behind the scenes? If you were Harold, I mean. What about that makes you think there isn't some weird, shadowy, shady shit behind the scenes, and that's the faction that you are chomping at the bit to get your nation aligned with? You know what I'm saying? And this is a time period where the rest of the world still saw giants as like Don Dada. You feel me? Like the rest of the world still saw giants as them niggas. So it's not like by you not joining them, Elbaf was gonna come underneath mad fucking harm. You get me? Up to that point, niggas stay the fuck away from Elbaf because it's high facts. Them giants throw mad hands. Separately from all of that, I'm not gonna lie. For example, Dom Reversi. You feel me? In the fucking in the earliest in the earliest chapter regarding what happened to fucking Harold in the fucking throne room. And again, I'm gonna spin back on this point like in a little while as well. You feel me? But when you first see Wagwan for Harold in the throne room, everybody and their mother said he was Domi Reversi. I remember being one of the few niggas that was vividly confused as to why. Any Domi Reversi individual that we had ever seen, including Rocks, has horns on their motherfucking head. The side panel that you see of Harold being stabbed by his guards, there are no horns on his head. Run it back, look at the panels. There are no horns on this nigga's head. You niggas are seeing the side profile for his beard and thinking he's Domi Reversi. Now, here's the thing. The most recent chapter kind of muddies those waters. Why? Because you are ostensibly being controlled by Emu, as in outright being controlled by Emu, you know what I'm saying? As in gradually losing control of your own thoughts and shit. But it's no horns. There are no horns. So if there are no horns, you're not Domi reversing them. And if you're not Domi reversing them, then why the fuck you Domi reversing anybody if you can just possess them? You know what I'm saying? Of course, the possession can only happen if you have the fucking, like, the Shallows Covenant or some shit on your arm. You feel me? But at the same time, it's like, gang, why go through all of this setup with the fucking God Valley flashback shit? I mean, not the God Valley flashback shit. Why go through all of this setup with, like, the Dom Reversey shit? And then when it comes time for Harold, he's just kind of possessed evil. You feel me? Like, it's not really clarified why this form of possession is what's being happening here, as opposed to just outright Dom Reversing him. I mean, I suppose it was to a degree, because it says, cool, if you have rank 1, it means if you're in the vicinity, like the vicinity of Marijois, you can be controlled by Emu. You get me? If you have the second rank, it means wherever you are, you can be controlled by Emu. So I think maybe it's because he has the fucking, like, he's a holy knight. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously he has the second rank covenant now. You feel me? But I'm like, cool. Why do it when he's on Elbaf then? You can control him anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Rank 1, you have to be in vicinity of fucking Marijois. You feel me? Rank 2, anywhere. You get me? So I was like, why wait until Elbaf? Like, while he's on Elbaf, and you can control him anywhere where you are. You feel me? So it's those little questions there, and like the little fucking pieces of minutia from the fucking God Valley flashback that's gonna have me say, hey, as one of my high points for the year, easily One Piece. Easily One Piece. Why? Because of the God Valley flashback. Thoughts?
Right. So broadly agree. There's a lot of ground covered there, boy. So I'll have to like think back to specific parts.
Hey man, I was just covering what I felt like I needed to cover. You feel me? Like, you punching on what you felt like were the most parts that spoke to you. Like, assuming you even agree that fucking God Valley and One Piece is one of them. You feel me?
Agree with broadly everything you said there. Definitely one of the best moments in One Piece so far. I don't feel like I was
like how you feel about how God Valley kind of played out in its entirety. Like, do you feel like once you got to the island, like actual God Valley, do you feel like once you got there, it was worth the wait? It was worth the pay? Like was the payoff valid enough for you? Or you feeling like it didn't really pan out, or like you didn't get some of the engagements or some of the fucking sites you were kind of hoping to see?
Well, yes. That played a part in it. For a start, it left a big question with Whitebeard, for example. You understand?
Yeah, fair
Again, thinking back to that little one conversation there about the scars hurting. Him and Garland never threw hands. So who were you referring to?
Facts.
You understand?
So that's the point you were speaking to. You're talking more so to the point of him having the scar on his chest when he's talking to Shanks.
I'm not even saying like Garland gave him the scar. You understand? Like clearly that didn't happen.
I know that.
You understand?
I'm just happy.
That was set up. You said it to Shanks, right?
Yeah.
So there was this whole thing there about like it's possible that Garland gave him that scar because
Yeah.
Garland was one of the key players, and just
and then
theorizing about like who's gonna be the major players in on the God Valley incident. And then again, I'm also landing this man to my dying breath. Garling didn't do anything like bro. That was the biggest letdown on God Valley.
I'm never gonna lie to you, bro. Yeah, a nigga like me, I'm like, bro, I'm glad you took the Whitebeard discussion more seriously. You know what I'm saying? Because I was gonna like go the agenda route. You know what I'm saying? Like when Whitebeard died, hey, no scars on my back because I've never ran from a fade, nigga. But okay, cool. Hey, ignore me. You were saying, please.
Yeah. So broadly that Harold, not gonna lie, I have serious mixed feelings about Harold for the exact reasons you articulated. Right? To a degree, I can understand why you did what you did. It is because you wanted to better your country, and there's got like centuries of like bad names and fear from
what was it? What was it you said off the mic? I think it was, bruv, literally the road, like the fucking road to
the road to hell is paved with
good intentions. The road to hell is paved in good intentions.
That's the story of Harold's life.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Can't lie, boy. More succinctly put, I could not do it.
Cool.
Could not do it.
So yeah. So on that hand, I can understand it. On the second hand, again, quite right, like you pointed out, bro. Do you not see who you're getting in bed with,
nigga?
Why are you surprised that you're being betrayed by the world government, bro?
Like, I'm being so dead ass when I say, like, I get it. Like, to a certain point, you can claim ignorance. Like, up to a certain point, you can claim ignorance. You feel me? But even at that time period there, I know a nigga like you can feel hockey. You feel me? So even if you weren't directly on the island where fucking Rocks and Garp and Roger were, yeah? When Emu touched on the island and possessed Saturn, every nigga with understandable hockey levels was like, bruv, what the fuck is that?
Right.
To the point that even Gabon, 15 years ago at the time, can still remember it today. You feel me? Because don't forget, in current day Elbaf, when he possesses fucking Gunko, Gabon's one of the people that's like, bruv, this hockey. You feel me? So I'm like, gang, it's not like you didn't understand the malicious evilness that you were sensing from a nigga's hockey. What the fuck are we doing here, gang? What are we doing here, Harold? Harold, what are we doing here, nigga?
Yeah, no.
Bugging. I'm so bugging. But yeah, sorry, my bad. There you go.
Speaking strictly on God Valley.
Yeah.
Yes. I like what I got. That in conjunction with the Kuma flashback made it more full bodied.
Yeah.
You understand?
Aye.
If it was just the God Body flashback on its own, it might have left like a few things wanting. You understand?
Which, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it still kind of does, but not so much. Not so much
Excuse me.
that it's like, bless you. Not so
Thank
much
you.
that it's like it's not really a good payoff. You get me? Like, there are still some bits and pieces there that I would have liked to have seen. You get me? But with what we got, I'd say like 90% valid. You get me? 90% valid.
Like, all right, cool. You mentioned, I think, the introduction of Rocks, and then him going out as a tragic villain. He went into it as a villain because when we started out seeing Rocks and hearing about Rocks, he was doing nothing but bad ass shit. Breaking out the gates of justice, breaking into Amari Joie, offing a Marine Admiral. You understand?
Davy
So,
back fights, all of
Davy
that.
back fight, you see him literally, I think, in the panel, look like he's like cutting somebody's head off. You understand? But for him to come out the other end as a tragic villain. You understand? So yes, absolutely a high point.
More so, I'd even go as far as saying at this point I'm more comfortable calling him like an anti-hero than a villain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more comfortable calling Rockstar like an anti-hero than a villain. You feel me? So there's that. But when I say one of the things about God Valley, like, that wasn't wrapped up, that I would have liked to be wrapped up, Eris. Listen here, nigga. You know One Piece, I know One Piece. You feel me? How often do the like mothers in One Piece get a shine?
True.
You feel me? And we didn't definitively see what happened with Eris. I do not think Oda's gonna spin back and let us know what happened to Eris. I think
but we don't have a full Blackbeard flashback. Well,
but that's what I'm saying. Even
kind of different. So we got your youth, and then we got your youth as like you grew up on the Whitebeard Pirates. So that's pretty well understood.
I'm like, bro, I was literally about to bring that point up. I'm like, bro, when you're talking about Blackbeard's fucking like history and shit like that, his YG days, nigga on the ship. You get me?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I don't really see Oda spinning back to kind of elucidate or flesh out the life of Eris post the fucking teleportation. I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? And
then mum theory strikes again, yeah?
You feel me? And this time it's crazy because we had actual screen time with Sis. You feel me? Like, you had words, you had agency. Like, this ain't like Shanks' March. You feel me? Who, like, she was there, she was a silhouette, then you saw her for a piece, and then the next time you hear, she's fucking dying. You get me? Yeah. So that's why I'm like, gang, I can't
Couldn't
lie.
even decide on her hair color.
Like, you feel me? Although there's high facts that evidently she's the redhead one. You get me? Because, bruv, I don't see us getting a spin back on Eris. You feel me? Is it the biggest detraction from God Valley? Fuck no. You get me? But she's one of the more interesting mothers. It would have been nice to see kind of how her like life ended. You feel me? Because evidently, I thought we most of all will like agree she ain't around no more. You feel me? Like, by today's standards, I think we can both agree that Eris is probably dead. You get me? Probably.
Likely. Again, dead mum theory strikes again.
again.
For One Piece,
cool. You feel me? But yeah, I mean that's one of the high points. You get me? That's one of the high points. One Piece. If I had to sit here and scratch the dome ski again, I'm not gonna lie. Instead of going for another high point, I'm gonna go for a low point this time. You feel me? And one of the low points for me is actually from Boruto TBV.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Ryu and Matsuri.
Okay.
Ryu and Matsuri. You know what I'm saying? We've spoken about this on mic and off mic before. You get me? The usage of Ryu and Matsuri still irritates me. You feel me? Because I'm like, bruv, Ryu more so than fucking Matsuri. Ryu's introduction, everything about that introduction marked him as a nigga that's gonna be way more important or have a bit more longevity than the nigga did. On wax, this nigga popped up in a chapter, and then I think no less than like 4 chapters later, he got packed the fuck up.
Yep.
You feel me? Crazy. You showcase a nigga coming out and draping up Cold, who has had his limiters removed at this point, who himself has been stated to be as strong as Ishiki with those limiters removed. I drapes that nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Threw him in front of Jura. Jura slapped that nigga on the back of his head and told him, yo, go find fucking Boruto, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Son that nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then a nigga with that level of gravitas, a nigga with that much level of fucking importance, you know what I'm saying? Just gone 4 chapters later. The more egregious one would be Matsuri. Because keep in mind, Matsuri was one of the fucking first 4. The first 4 fucking name Shinju that we see. You know what I'm saying? As in, you see them in the fucking panels lined up against each other. You feel me?
Yep.
What are we doing, gang? What are we doing?
Crazy usage.
Thoughts, please.
No, absolutely.
Because I might be bugging.
Bro cooked.
I might be bugging.
Bro cooked. You understand? Absolutely.
What are we doing, bro?
You understand? Absolutely. That was just atrocious. You understand? And it still pisses me off to this day as it goes. That was fucking atrocious. Boruto swooping in to fight to save Konohamaru. You understand? Like, what can I say about that? Like, your whole moment to shine. You're the new leader of Team 7. You get a mission out to the sand, just like Kakashi did, and you fumble that absolutely. You understand? Now, task failed successfully because you did actually get the thorn back to Moe again. But you understand? So task failed successfully. But had Boruto not like defied, his agreement with Kojin and flew out there to back the beef, Matsuri would have killed you. You understand? So somebody was finna die that day. Kojin knew who that was. It was likely gonna be Konohamaru and possibly what's her name again? Yodo. And possibly Yodo, but rip Yodo for all the Yodo stands out there as well.
Again, that's another one. Loss. That's another one. I'm like, bro, since she got stabbed through her stomach, you know what I'm saying? We don't know if it's confirmed if Sis is dead or not. You get me? There's a strong possibility that she's, no longer with us. You get me? But no panel has confirmed definitively that Sis is dead. Now, keep in mind that Yodo's importance to the story wasn't super strong to begin with.
No.
You get me? So for you to not confirm her death at that point, how many more niggas do you think are going to be sat around waiting? Bruv, you might as well write the story from now. Because if you're not going to confirm her death...
Which basically just...
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's kind of like with Kagura.
Kagura? Okay.
From the anime, right? So he was Boruto's friend from the Hidden Mist.
All right.
You understand?
Yeah.
You know the Boruto crying face?
Yeah.
That's when he died. You understand? So we go to the Hidden Mist. We learn all about the seven swords. We see Boruto a sword in the flash forward. You understand? So you're thinking, some connection there. You understand? Maybe he learned to use a sword. No, bro. Yagura died when he was still legit. Before anything real popped off. Like, you see that it's karma, but you get the point. You understand? It's weird uses of characters. I know it's like manga characters and anime characters aren't seen as like one-to-one unless you're Sumire, right? I get that. But it's still basically the same.
A very odd way to
weird
use,
usage.
A very odd way to use a character. Youth. That's the part. I was thinking, I was like, I'm sorry. I vaguely remember a Miss nigga being Kisame's jit. That's the nigga we're talking about.
No. That's not
the nigga that died.
That's not Kagura, no. So he's the one, his group, no. He got introduced, Kagura got introduced fighting them. So they stole the seven Mist swords. We're trying to become the new seven Mist ninja and all that kind of stuff. Boruto and them lot fought against them, pat them away. So that's how Kagura got introduced. So Kagura's Yagura's grandson. If you remember Yagura.
Yeah, I remember Yagura.
So that done. But yeah, he got packed up like the literal next time he pops up in the anime.
Okay.
You understand? So just like very, very weird.
So it's really just fuck that nigga Yagura, huh?
Yeah,
it's really just fuck him.
On your generation,
like fucking
Jesus,
bro.
The line's now dead. I'm pretty sure the line's now dead.
Nigga, the line is now dead, and the life he lived wasn't much of one. Yagura, I'm talking about.
Yeah,
the life but my nigga, what do you mean you spent 90% of your life on doing genjutsu, and then your grandson gets packed up in 2 appearances? I'm sick.
Yeah,
I would be sick.
Yeah,
but okay, cool. Obviously we can't stay on Boruto too long because other shit needs their shine as well. But real quick, you know what I'm saying? The Jogon.
Right.
Nigga. Negro. It might not be from this year alone, but bruv, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like this year's the year where I've kind of officially come to my conclusion. I'm over that fucking concept.
The Jogon?
Yeah. I am over that concept, bro. If I don't see it introduced or used at all, I won't give a fuck because
it's played canon, though.
It's played no role in the story up to now. It's played no role in the story up to now, both in like the fucking pre-time skip and now post-time skip. And then post-time skip, we are strictly in TBV. So niggas is getting most of their shit off now. You feel me? Niggas getting their new jutsus. That nigga fucking, what's his name? Inojin getting new jutsus, all kinds of shit, nigga. You feel me? Fucking Himawara is the new Jinchuriki, all kinds of shit, nigga. And we still don't know anything about the Jogon. So I'm like, gang, I'm kind of over the concept. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not saying it's not going to get brought up in the future, but I'm just saying, bruv, when it does, if you see me genuinely just roll my eyes and dip, it's because I don't care about the concept, gang. You feel me? Like, you've waited too long to kind of fucking do some shit with it, and at this point, the interest is now well and truly null and void. Like, nigga, I just don't care.
Right. And just tack one on for myself, low point, the Uzuhiko being busted. You introduced bro's ultimate move, and then you basically just, like, nullified it in basically... 14 chapters.
Oh yeah.
Do you understand? Like, so from introduction up to use on the big bat, it's now dead.
I feel like that's what it is, bro. It's like when it comes to Boruto, the way introductions are handled are always very interesting, bro. You get me? Very interesting.
Start on a high note, but just like can't quite stick the line.
Like you can't quite perfectly. succinctly
Yeah,
put,
just can't
you
quite
just
stick the
can't
landing.
quite stick the landing. You feel me? Because the Uzuyika, I was so gassed, nigga. I was like, yes, bro. And then this nigga Jura went, I just reversed it. I was sick.
Do you
nigga.
understand? Like, now, I don't feel like it's dead yet. You
No,
understand?
it's not
But,
dead. I
bro,
don't. I firmly don't think.
to nullify man's ultimate attack, his personal
My thing is this.
ultimate attack.
My thing is
It's
this,
crazy
yeah?
work.
My thing is this. Not only do I not think that the Uzuyiko is actually dead, you feel me? I genuinely believe that only Jura is Jura's the only one of the Shinju nice enough to be able to like retrofit retrofit the way that fucking he did. You know what I'm saying? Like reverse engineer. That's the word. That's the word.
Reverse engineer.
Reverse engineer. Man said retrofit, for fuck's sake, bro. Yeah. But I feel like Jura's the only one by nature of him actually being the fucking Ten Tails.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the only one that could actually step against the Uzuyiko. I feel like any other one of them that gets slapped by it, yeah, it's a long day for you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I slapped Hidari with it. That nigga was a fucking soul one. You feel me? So I feel like Jura is the only one that has a hard counter to the Uzuyiko. You know what I'm saying? And when you keep that into perspective, it's still a valid ass fucking move. You get me? Like if it can still be of a credible threat to everybody but Jura, then yeah, nigga, bug you ain't Jura. I'm Uzuyiko in your clan, nigga. Don't play with me. You feel me? Or at least you should.
You think they share consciousness?
I don't think they share consciousness. I think they share sight. You know,
Sight?
yeah, you know, like how the pains,
The pains,
yeah,
yeah.
you know, like how
Okay.
the pains can share some vision. I think the Shinju share vision by way of the fucking black box.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you think then the rest of them now know that that's how you deal with the Uzuyiko?
I don't know if they know that's how they do the Uzuyiko via sight. I think when Juro got back, he was just like, yeah, so that nigga
Jump
Boruto,
game, yeah?
yeah,
Alright.
like, he was like, yeah, that nigga Boruto really tried to get some shit off, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, I mean, ask Hidari, bruv. He knows. Hey, Hidari, how you feeling? They didn't feel great. You get me? They didn't feel great. You feel me? But word, turns out when he hits you with it, just reverse that shit, my nigga. You feel me? You gonna be good. And there we are. But obviously, fun and jokes aside, I do still firmly believe that the Uzuyiko is like a part of the kit that's gonna really have the Shinju running. You feel me? Jura is a whole head and shoulders separate to the, like all the other Shinju, my opinion.
Fair enough.
You feel me? So that's why I'm like,
Well, they call him Elder Jura for a reason. then.
for a reason. You feel me? Papito Jura. You feel me? So that's why I'm like, Jura negating it or like canceling it. Don't get me wrong, it took me aback, but it's fucking Jura. You get me? If I saw anybody else, like if he went to it, like if Hidari had done that shit from way back then, I'd be sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd be sick. I'd be so sick.
Boruto would not be the king of horror farm because you just pull up, you look cool while doing the shit, but you didn't have no effect, boy. But it did
I'd be
work
sick.
on Hidari, boy. So it's a 1-0, 1 win, 1 loss fucking ratio. So it's like neutral.
I would be
Neutral.
sick. I can't lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I would be sick. So what would be another one of your high points then?
My next high point I would definitely say is Dragon Ball Daima. And before you man get the pitchforks out, I really don't care. No,
I'm not
kidding.
gonna
Alright,
lie.
cool. Dead ass.
I'm not gonna lie.
So-
that was gonna be one of my low points. I can't lie.
Gonna be a low point.
Let me out.
Alright,
Let me
cool.
land the boat. But yeah, go on.
Cool. So high points for me.
Okay.
I love the lore exposition we got.
Mm-hmm.
You broaden the
I like
universe. I love that
I like
shit.
that. One of the high
Introduction to
points
the
for me.
demon realm, Rymus, how Boo was created. Shaky on that one, boy. But yes, and I still it's interesting to kind of find out. Anyways, Super Saiyan 4. Absolutely love that.
Not gonna lie.
Hey, fair enough. Love that. Everything else around it was bogus. Right? That last fight was a massive fucking letdown. I'm not gonna pretend.
I'm
not
glad
gonna
a
pretend.
nigga touched on Super Saiyan 4. You
Yeah,
get me? Because
son.
I'm like,
Cool.
it's kind of one of the reasons that a nigga's like,
Yeah.
hey man, say man.
Like
You feel me?
visually, it looked great. It was hype as fuck.
Fire shit.
That's what I mean by high
Fire
point.
shit.
However,
However,
I can now say that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
gang,
God,
when I
God.
say just the appearance alone, bro, just seeing him turn Super Saiyan 4 in Daima, bro, instantly gave niggas anxiety. Because niggas instantly sat there and was like,
Bro,
but-
you
but-
could just feel it.
but
from
how?
the cannon?
But how?
cracking.
But
fam.
how? But bro, just colliding and disintegrating into one, fam. Jesus Christ, fam. You're just like, bro. But the continuity, but the canon, the discussions, my nigga. What are we doing? The
power scaling, bro. The power scaling.
G. So does that mean in fucking Super, when man has Super Saiyan gun and all of that, he could have gone Super Saiyan? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, when I said I was gonna bring up Daima as one of my low points, it was going to exclusively be because of what Super Saiyan 4's inclusion does to the overall discussion. You feel me? Daima itself as an offering, hey man, say man, always happy for some more Dragon Ball. You get me? Some more Dragon Ball Z. You feel me? But the inclusion of Super Saiyan 4, nigga, the inclusion of Super Saiyan 4, fire shit. let's start with that. You get me? Fire
Yes,
shit,
bro.
you feel me?
Shit look
Fire
great.
shit. I ain't gonna hold you. You feel me? Fire shit. You get me? However, the law, bro, as I'm talking to you about it right now, I am still struggling to fucking bridge that particular gap in my head.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? I am still
And they give us
struggling.
some half-ass explanation for it
Like-
as well. Like, oh yeah, like I was training to get it. You understand? I've been training after boot to really. I was never sure I was going to be able to achieve it. What?
And I'm like, cool. It's because of that I'm like, all right, cool. You didn't need to like so thoroughly disregard GT. You get me?
Mhm.
Because that statement there, the statement of I was just training really hard, I didn't know if I could go beyond it with Boo and all of that, it utterly negates the fucking introduction of Super Saiyan 4 in GT. You feel me? Utterly negates the fucking inclusion of Super Saiyan 4 in GT because the methodology by which he got Super Saiyan 4 in GT was entirely dissimilar to him just fucking training. You feel me?
Yeah.
So him giving you the that description in fucking
Bro,
Diamond,
it required an appendage he no longer has.
like he no longer has. Cool. You feel me? So I'm like, for him to give you that description regarding Super Saiyan 4 in Diamond, it thoroughly negates anything in GT. You get me? And don't get me wrong, was I GT's biggest fan? Probably not. You get me? I told you the first half of the fucking Dragon Quest shit where they're going looking for the Dragon Balls and shit. Cool miss, nigga. Keep that for yourself. I don't need it. You feel me? Once we got Super Saiyan 4 in GT though, niggas were eating. You feel me?
It felt more like Dragon Ball Z.
It felt more like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
You feel me? Niggas were eating. So I don't know how I feel about the fact that you just so thoroughly disregarded everything that's in GT. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't forget, like, GT had some warts, but the good offerings were still good fucking offerings, my nigga.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The fucking Big Bang Kamehameha.
So,
You feel me?
do you think the fan base no longer has an appetite then for the more adventurous aspect of Dragon Ball?
I wouldn't even say that. I feel like Daima kind of proves the opposite.
But that's one of the bits that you hear people complain about a lot, though. Bro,
That's what I'm saying.
They will hype the fights.
That's what I'm saying.
As
But
usual.
that's what I'm saying. But stay with me,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Stay with me. Even if that's what the fans are saying, evidently the people putting out Dragon Ball Z, like name escapes me right now, you know what I'm saying? The niggas putting out Dragon Ball Z, they don't quite seem to understand. Thank you, you know what I'm saying? They don't seem to quite understand that niggas do not really care about like the adventure quest aspect of fucking Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? We don't really want to be doing that too tough anymore. You feel me? Because again, GT did come out before Daima, and the first half of GT is spent with them doing that shit. You feel me? And I feel like that itself is what really left a bad taste in niggas' mouths. You feel me? Because you spent, I wouldn't say half, you know what I'm saying? I'll say like the first 25% of that series exclusively doing that dumb shit. You get me? Just some creature of the week bullshit. You get me? And whereas Daima didn't have that same vibe, it did still feel a little disjointed at times. You get me? So that's why I'm like, I personally feel like, hey, we, the streets, the community, don't necessarily rock behind like the adventure aspect, like here and there, everywhere, shit no more. We don't really care. But I don't think Ioku has quite figured that out yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's quite figured that out yet, boy. So, you know, cool. Here, there, you get me? Another low point for me, the fact that although this isn't this year, it's next year, there's a strong chance that the new Dragon Ball Z content we're gonna get is just gonna be a one-shot.
Yep.
You get me? So, hey, not gonna lie, low point for me. If I had to fucking pick one off the Domski, you feel me? If I had to pick one off the Domski, you feel me? High point for me, I will go with Modulo.
Okay.
I'm saying I'll go with Modulo because I won't lie, in the 16 chapters that I've gotten from Modulo so far, I can see the progress in Gege's writing.
Okay.
I'm saying I can see the progress in your writing and I can see the progress in like your world building. You get me? Because I genuinely don't feel like anything is gonna get set up in Modulo that doesn't come to pass. You feel me?
Right.
Like, for example, there are people whispering that, hey, maybe Yuji's not actually gonna be a thing. You get me? Like,
Yuji.
yeah, maybe Yuji's not gonna be a thing. Stay
Okay.
with me. Ordinarily, I'd be like, nigga, you bugging. The merger. Was the merger a thing?
No.
Even though the merger was set up?
True. Fair
You know
enough.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's why I was like, I can't
So
lie.
the Yuji versus Dabura fight might never happen.
Might not even happen. Nigga,
Okay.
what we're seeing right here, right now, like the engagement might not even leave here. This really might be the fucking this might be the fucking grounds for the actual final fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the final fucking scrap between Dabura and whoever the fuck Dabura's gonna fight might be here. It's just we're gonna be jumping around to other fucking people and other places and like getting different pieces of exposition and shit while the fight is happening. You feel me?
For 15 chapters. Because
Nigga.
I think, didn't
We're
we
on
discuss already
16?
that's supposed to be like 30 chapters now?
30. You know what I'm saying?
And we're over 15
we're
now,
at
so
16 now.
Going on
You feel me?
17.
We're at 16 now,
Cool.
going
So we're
on
down
17.
we're down to like 13
You
episodes.
get me? Like
Chapters.
ish. You feel me? But I'm like, it's not unrealistic to fucking imagine. It's not unrealistic to imagine because on a commonsensical level, it doesn't make any sense to kind of bring up Yuji in fucking dialogue the way that
Right.
you've been doing and then not have him appear. You get me?
And
But
then
at
on
the
top of
same
that,
time,
do that shit he done. Sorry to cut you. And
Yeah.
then do that shit he done the other day where he dropped like a sketch
And
of
yeah,
Yuji
showing
in
his
very
face.
much the same position, the same way he looked in Modulo minus the shadows.
Yeah, minus the shadows. You feel me?
Right? So
I'm like,
that's a lot of teasing for nothing for no payoff.
But at the same time, it's like, gang, the merger was not a insignificant part of JJK's story.
True.
It was a significant part of the story, to the part that a lot of people hold
MacGuffin? Is that what they're called? MacGuffin?
Red herring?
No, it's red herring's a false clue.
A false. What? Yeah, not to be fair.
You know what I'm saying? So the merger was actually being implemented,
it was a thing.
but a red herring is a false clue. Yeah.
So MacGuffin, I suppose.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
I think MacGuffin is something that they search for to move the story along. You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah. So the merger was intended to move the story along. So it's sort of like a MacGuffin, I think.
I think the MacGuffin would more so be fucking, Tengen?
Sukuna's fingers. They're MacGuffins.
They're MacGuffins. Yeah, they're MacGuffins. Yeah, perfectly. Those are MacGuffins. You get me? But yeah, like the example that I see people using, and it's one that I kind of had to sit my ass down and really rationalize with, the merger. You get me? Like the merger was just as important to the story of JJK as I'm not gonna say as Yuji is to the story of Modulo. You get me? Whoa, you feel me? But at the same time, if we're asking ourselves whether or not he will introduce something and then we never get payoff from it, I would like to say in an ideal world there is no fucking way that will happen. You get me?
But
it's already happened, gang.
This is Gege we're talking about.
It's already happened, gang. You feel me? It's already happened.
If I may slip in a low point for Modulo, boy, I would say it's the lack of information on Megumi. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I was gonna speak to him afterwards.
You know what I'm saying? Like it is like it was funny at first, funny boy, but it is now like I don't know. It kind of feels distasteful.
And the weird thing is, it's not like in verse he's a unimportant character. He's the current head, or if he's alive anymore, that is, he's the current head.
Or former head. Like you said, like if he's still alive, probably past the mantle on or the reins.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
of the fucking Gojo clan. The Gojo clan. Yeah. Megumin. The Gojo clan.
Ain't that Okochu? Isn't that you? I'm Utah.
Thank you, my bad. Yeah.
It's
the fucking
Zenin
clan.
The
Zenin, you know what I'm saying?
clan.
The Zenin clan. Bro, I said fuck it. Bro, I really sat there and said, I sat there and said the Gojo.
That's what I'm here for. That's what the person
appreciate you, gang. You get me? Appreciate you, gang. But yeah, he's the current head of the fucking Zenin clan. You feel me? So assuming the nigga's alive, which if he's not, I'd like to know. You get me? Don't just have Modulo end and niggas just assume that Megumin's not alive.
Did Nobara just die?
No, Nobara's still alive.
Nobara's still alive.
Still alive. You know what I'm saying?
So Nobara's still alive, so there's a good chance he's still alive as well.
Elderly as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Not like old elderly, you know what I'm saying? But you can see that she's aged, you know what I'm saying? Still has the eye patch or whatnot, and still like she's the one giving fucking exposition regarding Yuji. You know what I'm saying? So obviously Yuji wanders the world right now because obviously after Hana died, I don't know if you will remember Hana, but if you don't remember her now, you'll see her in like the shit coming up in JJK's next seasons and whatnot. You get me? After Hana died, he kind of felt like he was losing too many people, like he was attending too many funerals. You feel me? And it was like, dog, I don't want to see no more of my people die. I've already had to do it too much, so I'm kind of out for a little. You know what I'm saying? That's what Nobara tells like the people who are looking for Yuji, the government, and obviously that's what lets you, the viewer, know what kind of Yuji's fucking mindset is. You get me? To speak to the point that you're making, we don't know anything about fucking Megumin, my nigga. We don't know shit about Megumin. We don't know shit, bro. We've seen the 10 shadows before we see him. We see We see Maharaga before we see him.
Cool, thank you.
Glad we see the 10 shadows before we see him. We see Maharaga before we see him. Megumin, oh Megumin, wherefore art thou Megumin? You feel me? Because I'm like, gang, much like you said, it's almost like you're fueling the agenda. Right? You get me? It's like you're fueling the agenda.
Disrespectful right now.
You get me? It's like you're fueling the agenda. Like Megumin's name right now in these fucking streets is close to being mud. Very close to being mud. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. The only nigga whose name is more mud than him, bizarrely, is Utah's. And we've already spoken about that on like the agenda side of shit. Like, it was gonna be something I was bringing up. It was gonna be something I was gonna bring up today as well, but fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Pod is long enough. You feel me? But blood, the only nigga whose name is worth less than Megumi's right now is Utah's. Bizarrely. You know what I'm saying? Bizarrely. So I'm like, gang, I don't know what you're planning to do. This isn't me saying that Megumin needs to be a fucking prominent part of the story.
No,
he doesn't need
but
to
just
be.
some kind of exposition about
the
same way you got like Nobara.
Literally, I was about to say the same thing. In the same way that you kind of have Nobara, you can show like you're showcasing that she's elderly in age. You know what I'm saying? She's a vet of this fucking jujitsu shit. She still knows what's going on for the people. Them. Why you can't give Megumin a similar looking? You get me? Or at the very least, just confirm the nigga's dead, so niggas can stop asking.
Bro, he's omitted from the final chapters of JJK, or like the bonus chapters, and excluded from like 16 chapters of Modulo.
Like, bruv.
Sukuna got referenced already.
Multiple times. Multiple times. Yuji got lookings. Nigga, we see Mei Mei. Nigga, Mei Mei.
Or possibly, wait.
or possibly Ui. I'm still firmly believing it's May though. I'm not gonna hold you.
It looks like a hag, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like
no,
a hag.
no disrespect, like, but
You know
it
what I'm
looks very
saying?
haggish and not like
very hag
not
like
old man,
and
not
the
old
fucking
man looking.
not like elderly man. You feel me? You do look like a hag, and the fucking hair, that the way that her hair is braided, nigga. It seems Occam's razor. You get me? Occam's razor.
Yeah.
You feel me? In the absence of anybody else that it could be, let's just go ahead and say that it's fucking May because the person's hair looks exactly like fucking May.
Shady bitch be doing shady shit.
Shady weird shit. You feel me? And sure as shit, May still has 3 fucking weird little jits around her.
Again.
You feel me?
Cool.
Hey,
she's on the list.
Hey.
She's on the list. She was on that island, fam. She was on that island.
Then predators moving in flocks. But yeah, I'm gonna edit that out.
You get that?
Edit that out. Yeah, you get me? But yeah. I can't lie. We see May. We see all of these other niggas. Well, I won't say all of these other niggas. You hear me? But bruv, I'm seeing niggas like May before I see Megamin, bro. I'm seeing May before I see Megamin, bro. What we doing, gang?
Megamin was a main character for at least what 3/4 of JJK.
Cause he's the fucking Sasuke of the set. Let's be real. He is the Sasuke of the set. You feel me? What the fuck do you mean? I've seen Ino. You know what I'm saying? Who would be like May adjacent. You get me? I've seen Ino before I've seen Sasuke. You know what I'm saying? Why am I looking at May? Why is May on a panel in front of me before I know what's going on with Megaman? In any universe.
None.
Why is Megumin why is May on a panel in front of me before I know the status of Megumin? You feel me? Interesting usage of characters. Usage of characters. I'm not gonna hold niggas. You feel me?
Always,
I'm not gonna hold niggas. You feel me? So I was like, hey, you do you though. Okay. Obviously, I'm still locked the fuck in. You get me? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still
here for it.
Yeah, I'm locked the fuck in for it.
Absolutely,
you get me?
For it.
But that's really, I can't lie, that's really like my highs and lows for the year, unless you had anything else you wanted to kind of add on to the end.
This one you didn't take in G-Quacks.
Yeah, no, obviously I'm gonna leave this one for you.
Low point. I went in with low expectations and I left not severely disappointed, but disappointed enough. You understand? So the more I learned about the story, the more I hated it. And then once we finally got into the story, I was like, all right, cool. The characters grew on.
So G-Clocks being a Mobile Suit Gundam series, by the way, people. But yeah, go on.
Thank you. Yeah. So the characters started to grow on me, right? Even characters I didn't even know, like Charlie Abel, because I didn't really watch the first Mobile Suit Gundam in its entirety. I watched the compilation movies. So he got omitted. So, them reusing his character and giving him more importance in the story was nice. The clan battle stuff in it, which is something unique to G-Quacks, was also nice. You more kind of find that kind of stuff in like Gundam Build Fighters or stuff like that. All right. Then we started getting into the zombie fuckery, and you just lost me. Like once we started involving the zombies, the story just became so dead. You understand? And then the most egregious aspect of it is you find out it's just a Char fanfic. You understand? And if any mecha fans come across this and, feel like they want to draw me out on that, feel free to. You understand? It just became Char fanfic. And I can prove the moment we all got told it was Char fanfic. When Lala Sune from the other universe, because there's 2 in this, when she went over all the different times she had to save, or she tried to save Char by giving him different mobile suits in which to fight, and he dies in each and every universe she created. Right? Ultimately, she then created this one where she made Char get the Gundam. Right? And that's how we get the G-Quacks universe. Right? So instead of Amuro piloting the Gundam and then getting the story moving in the original Mobile Suit Gundam, the 1-year war plays out and all that, Char basically wraps it up in like an episode and a half.
Bro, I am so glad I didn't watch this.
Bro, low point. You understand?
So glad I didn't watch this, bro.
The fact that Amuro just got basically erased from his own fucking story is wild.
It's not his story.
The agenda that Gundam is actually Char's story, at least the UC aspect of it, is just Char's story being told from multiple perspectives. So valid. Again, that show just confirmed that shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you, boy. Like, I don't know why you said Amuro got removed from his show. I'm like, it's not his show. But yeah, God.
You understand, like, bro? It just confirmed that. You understand, like,
his show.
Yeah. So, definitely a low point for me. I went in with low expectations. You understand? You kind of lulled me in Like I said, with the characters growing on you, Machu, and the other guy. You know, like bro, the I can't remember their names right now, boy. But there was a period where you jump on Reddit and any of the Gundam wikis were just not talking about nothing but Kira Sparkly, because this motherfucker just OD on the new type senses. You know what I'm saying? It was so fun and it was so good vibes. But once we move past the clan battle stuff and into the weird, what they call this thing again? I forgot. But it's basically, if you watched the Shah's Counterattack movie, you know about the Axis shock, right? Well, this version, it kind of operates like a bomb if it's not done right. You understand? And it causes people to like move between universes. You understand? So I'm like, once we started getting into that kind of stuff, it became very weird. You understand? And just ultimately ended on a low point for me. You understand? So, yeah, sorry for the rambling, boy, but that's it. G-Quacks,
boy,
definitely a low point.
Obviously, anime podcast, you get me? If man have thoughts on anime podcast, you get me? But fucking hell, am I glad I didn't watch that, gang. I can't lie to you.
Yep.
I'm so glad I didn't watch that. And I need to clarify here, I am a avid Mobile Suit Gundam series fan. You feel me? But there's some shit, if I don't see value in it, I'm not seeing value in it, my nigga. And you can only beat me over the head of Shaw-related stories for so much, my nigga. You get me? Like, I don't care how you're trying to flip it. I don't care which way you're trying to show me. I don't give a fuck if it's still centered around Shaw, gang.
Bro,
I don't give a fuck.
Insert Simpsons meme, fam. Stop.
Like,
he's already dead.
I just don't give a... Bro, shouts out to that, bro. You get me? Whatever G-Clocks was for, G-Clocks? G-Quacks. Whatever G-Quacks was for, I hope you niggas are happy.
Might as well call it G-Cocked, because again, I'm not got cocked in that shit.
You get me? G-Cocked. You feel me? Because I'm like, bro, whoever that was for, I hope you niggas are happy. You know what I'm saying? As a nigga that rocks behind Armoro, I can't say I'm gonna find too much to enjoy in it. You feel me? But yeah, that's my thoughts.
So that's my thoughts on the high and low points. One Piece definitely valid. Boruto definitely valid with some curious low points. You understand? Just some curious design choices. Modulo, absolutely fire. Been enjoying it since chapter 1.
Facts.
And then coming on to G-Quacks as well. Like I said, that's definitely a low point for me. Really love mecha anime. Really looking forward to more Gundam. Got G-Quacks, kind of knew it was a side story, but thought, I don't know, idea, good execution, not so much. Yeah. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
No worries. Well, unless man has anything else you wanted to add, this has been KTT episode 41. Last episode of 2025. We're going to catch you in 2026. I have been Drift. I'm joined by my co-host.
It's your boy Zero.
And we'll catch you in a next one. Merry Christmas. Take care.